In childhood, if I had been offered a superpower, I would have definitely chosen the ability to speed up time. I would have made lessons run faster, summers and birthdays come sooner, or simply would have jumped straight to adulthood because everyone wants to be an adult when they're a kid. How ironic is that when people finally grow older, they usually want the opposite, to slow the time down as much as possible. One should be really careful with what they wish for. Have you ever wondered whether people around you experience time the way you do? Not just whether they feel it passing at the same pace, but whether it feels like the same thing for them. Is it when the clock hands move? Or is it when you find the first gray hair in your head? Among the definitions of time, usually two seemingly contradictory ones seem to prevail. Time is either something inconceivably permeating our lives without us even noticing it, or it is perceived as a device for naming milestones. I think people tend to overestimate the effects of milestones. I can't really say I ever noticed myself reaching any of them at that particular moment. Things were just happening around me, and only in hindsight I could say a milestone had been reached. But it never felt the way people describe it. In most cases, it was just a normal day. Our milestones seem to matter more to others than they do to us. Turning 18 is considered an important event, as if the transition to adulthood happens on this day. However, I haven't met a single person who would confirm this to be a life-changing thing. Neither would I. Shortly after turning 18, I finished school, left my home for a different country, entered a university, and in fact, changed my life completely. And yet, in any particular moment of that period, it didn't feel like this was the case. One day simply followed the next with only certain decorations attributes taking slightly different forms from time to time. But probably not drastically enough for me to notice. Or is it just my lack of capacity to notice all that? On a larger scale, though, I realized what a gradual shift this was for my life. I wonder why we tend to focus so much on the bigger picture, missing the small things that actually constitute life. The things between.